Hi, this is Vídemas Ringvar Johannesson from Iceland, Zibet, and Zibet. I want to show you, this was the game that got me over 2500 on lead chess in bullet, not in bullet, in blitz. Well, I've been there before, but it's always nice to set yourself a goal, and I had this goal in recent days to get over 2500 again. And to do that, I managed to use a pattern that you can see on my channel. And I love it when these patterns come together and you get to demonstrate them and see, show how important they are. Let's quickly go over the game. I had the white pieces. To be honest, the game was already won, but okay. I played the Catalan. So mainline Catalan here, and my opponent goes for c6, the closed Catalan. If he takes on c4, that is the open Catalan, but he plays c6. I develop with knight c3. Usually I'm playing with queen c2 and knight d2. I decided to experiment in this game, play queen d3. And he went for a plan with b6, which is logical, put the bishop on a6. I played e4 and played a5. So eventually he wants to put the bishop here and take advantage of my queen being here on d3 and the rook lining up on this diagonal. So logical play. I decide to play e5, take the space in the center and live with this pin that is coming up. I decided to unpin with rook d1. Eventually I have to play b3. I do so after bishop to a6, protecting the pawn. Queen c7. He wants to build up the pressure on this pawn. I played bishop to b2. Knight c5 was also an option and a better move, but bishop b2 should be okay. Rook d8, rook a to c1. So I'm just deploying my pieces logically, and I think I have a good position here. Slight space advantage, but black is very solid. Queen a7 he played. Bishop f1, I wanted to free my queen from the protection of the c4 pawn. After knight c7 I played queen b1. Black now played c5, and actually my move queen b1 was not the best one. I should have played a4, and black now could have played d takes c4 followed by b5. Let's just have a quick look, and he gets control over the d5 square and gets sufficient counterplay in a way, although white is better. But that's a different story. He played c5, which is a logical move in the game. Took on d5, and he took on f1. Now unfortunately I replied pretty quickly with king takes f1, but I could have won immediately here with d6. And because when I take here I have a pin, not a pin, but a fork. That means that black loses material, because the only way to avoid that is to take, but then I'm attacking this, so when the bishop moves away I win another one. A little horsey. So king takes f1 was not the best move, but if I hadn't played this move I wouldn't have had this beautiful finish, which gave me tremendous pleasure. D takes c5, knight takes c5. Knight d4, I like this square. I thought I had a nice position here. Eventually the king will reposition either here, here or here. Not to f2, that's not available. And I thought I had a nice blockade here, and then I can jump to c6. I have a pawn majority when I want. So he challenges my knight. I thought I wanted to reposition it. Get another knight here. Knight c6 I could have played, but there was queen a6 check, I thought. But now he blundered with knight e4, and now that I blocked this diagonal with my other knight, I can play knight c6. And here a horrible blunder by my opponent. He played queen to a6, to which I replied, of course, knight takes e7 check, king h8. And here I mistakenly thought, I took on d5, and he played here, and I mistakenly thought, why didn't I try to set up Anastasia mid? But of course I couldn't have done that because the pawn was on d5. But that gave me an idea. I played rook c4. So my idea is to go back here and get Anastasia mate. Eventually. I have to take care of this one first. So it was kind of a pipe dream, but it set up a really nice finish after b5. What to play? I already gave you a huge hint, but I was really happy to find this. White to play. Can you find the winning move? Well, to be honest, rook h4 is a very good move as well. And, well, I'm already up a piece, but I thought this finish was just absolutely beautiful. I played queen takes h7. The thing was, I was trying to find Anastasia mate, but the problem is my knight wasn't on e7. So I thought, okay, what if I take and then play knight e7? Hang on a minute, my pawn is covering f6. So once he takes, check. Now if he goes to g8, which he didn't do, it's of course immediately Anastasia mate. So he can only go to g6, which he did, and now knight e7 check. Now yeah, the pawn is covering this, the knight is here, the rook is covering this. So what remains? He actually resigned here, which I was totally disgusted. Why do you resign? I find this beautiful queen sacrificing me, don't let me finish. But the beautiful point was, okay, first when I started to analyze, before I took an h7, I thought, okay, maybe I have f4 here. But f4 he just takes with the knight. Pawn takes, and then my rook is hanging. But I have a sneaky little bishop, bishop c1. And he can do nothing but interpose twice. And then I give mate on f4. And that was absolutely beautiful. Gave me so much pleasure. And just shows that, you know, the patterns are so important. If I hadn't been, you know, going on and on about Anastasia mate, making the videos, etc., I'm not sure I would have found this. And I probably would not be as good a player as I am if I hadn't studied these patterns. So, keep plugging. And of course, I will link to pattern recognition #1, where we talk about Anastasia mate. There are also some nice videos on chess.com by Ginger GM Simon Williams, where he covers these mating patterns. And, you know, do yourself a favor and have a look. You know, it will help you. It helped me, and it will help you. Bye bye. Caca.